Okay, hey everybody who's following my gastric bypass video blogs. It's been a crappy day. Hello. Not so much work-wise. The work stuff's just work. Um, the insurance company has sent me a letter saying they're not interested in paying for the second day in the hospital because, of course, I was there on the 23rd being operated on, and they kept me the 24th, and I got out on the morning of the 25th. Apparently, I did too much. I was too much of an overachiever, and I should have been sent home. But I wasn't sent home. So I got this letter saying they didn't want to pay. So I said, "Are you crazy?" Because that seemed like crazy to me. I went to my doctor. I told them about it. They called, etc., etc. They were supposed to be taking care of it. Then, fun. I got another letter saying they still weren't interested in paying. Now, here's the interesting thing. When I called them and I left a message the other day, I think that was about Monday or so, I only now got an answer from the nurse lady over there. And she says that based on national standards, they can't, they'll spend thousands of dollars on things that don't even make sense, but they are not interested in my day in the hospital. And I say, are you effing crazy? Because the only way I could have not been in the hospital at that day would have been if I checked myself out against doctor's orders. So they don't want to pay, but I couldn't have checked myself out reasonably. And so I may end up paying, or, whoever's, my father probably would help me, but he's helping with all of this. Thank you, Dad. In a way, but it doesn't matter. It's the principle of the thing at this point. Now, the other factor was, she said, well, we talked to your doctor's office, and they had 10 days to respond. 10 days for your doctor to talk to our doctor person. Well, here's the fun part of that. It turns out that today, tomorrow are the last of the 10 days, and I hadn't even heard anything other than this letter I got from them. So when I called my doctor's office, I left a message there saying, what the heck is going on? Are you following up or not? And whose job was it to tell me to go home if I was supposed to go home? Anyhow, we're following up. Hopefully it all gets resolved. I'll let you know in a future podcast, but maybe you shouldn't eat so much the first night. Maybe you should be sicker, or maybe you shouldn't walk, or I don't know. Maybe they don't want you to really strive to be healthy, because if you play it off, you could really manage to make sure your bills are paid. I don't know. I think it's a crock. I mean, we talk about medical care in the United States and all of the challenges. Here it is, people. It's crazy. And the thing is, if you don't pay attention to these bills when they start coming in, they'll do this kind of crap to you. And like you'll see, they'll say, well, you have 100 and so many days, but once you've responded to that, they only have 10 days. 10. And that's not a whole lot of days. And then what happens in the end? Oh, no, we denied it. We gave you the chance to respond, but your doctor didn't respond. But now you owe money. Wait, how does that work again? Anyway. Welcome to the American health care system. I've actually got some bills out there I have to take care of from other healthcare matters that were very similar, where they ended up on my credit report because they didn't work right when they went through the system. These are not bariatric-related medical bills, but they're medical bills. And the whole thing, the principle is, they've all gone crazy. Even when you have medical insurance or dental insurance. I've had that happen too. They're all crazy. I'm telling you, crazy. Welcome to medical care in America. We're going to help make you all better. Give me your money. No. Anyway, so there's my little momentary rant against the system. Hopefully it all gets worked out, and I hear back from my doctor's office tomorrow that my doctor talked to their doctors and they decided not to be idiots. Not my doctor, their doctors, because it seems pretty obvious a person who has major surgery on one day to keep them in the hospital the next day for observation. That just doesn't seem to really take a whole lot of brains. You have to kind of watch these things because it's a pretty major surgery. In fact, I think I got out before or as early as any of the people in my cohort. So, yeah, I don't know. My only warning is to you overachievers, don't do it!